Game Over 86 coming back with another video. And today, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and my opinions on sales, on State of Decay 2 outselling God of War. I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but I'm going to set the record straight because that's what Game Over 86 does. He brings truth, he brings facts, he brings his opinions, he brings knowledge. And I want you guys to take videos, take stuff from these videos, and help you guys maybe help yourselves better or understand and learn something possibly out there that you're just not learning from other channels out there. So, if you guys are new to this channel and you do want to see more of Game Over 86 and you do like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button at the end. If you do think this video deserves a like, hit the thumbs up, guys. And if you want to share this video, share this video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys think after this discussion. Tell me what you guys think you would do differently or if you would keep it the same. Also, follow me on Twitter, guys. I'll leave you guys a link down in the description below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, guys, because I want to talk about it. I want to get it off my chest. It's going to be not a long video, so stick with me. Game Over 86 always brings truth. I'm not going to wow you with videos. I'm not going to wow you with gameplay. I'm going to wow you with talking facts, opinions, joking, humor. But I'm going to be as quick and as best I can do without always harming and seem like I'm always bashing other people, it seems like. You know, or I'm... You know, these are my opinions and my opinions alone. So these are my thoughts, nobody else's. But I'm gonna back them up with websites you guys can go look at, sites that have been proven like Forbes and stuff like that as well. Games that came out like State of Decay 2 came out and they have outsold for the month of May. That is correct. A lot of people don't tell you though, God of War was number 2 in the month of May. They also don't tell you that God of War and PS4 was number 1 in consoles sold. Software went to State of Decay with the game. You know, the game you can buy on PC as well as Xbox. The game that costs $30 less than God of War. Technically, it could cost $50 less if you get it on Game Pass. You know that game? The game that Microsoft counts every time you buy an Xbox Pass account and you click the download. That counts as a buy. It counts as a buy towards them because you paid money to get a game on Game Pass, which credits them because it's their game. So they don't really tell you all that, and I'm here to tell you guys that's the facts. That's the truth. In Forbes magazine, State of Decay 2 isn't even in the discussion. You know, 40% of the games in there are all platform games. Far Cry 5, you can go from Monster Hunter, and then you can go all about. And then there's some games that are PlayStation 4 exclusive, like God of War. There's some Nintendo Switch exclusives in there. Mario Odyssey and Zelda and whatnot. But it's funny. It's funny because here's all the stuff, the truth. You can Google it, you can Forbes it, you can look it up and research it if you don't believe me. But I'm just going to be giving you guys my opinions. State of Decay 2 came out, I think, May 22nd, 2018. They've sold 2.5 million copies as of June 26th from what I was seeing. God of War has sold over 5 million copies in the first month of April. They sold 3.1 million copies in the first 3 days and were sold out literally everywhere. It was hard to find. That's fact. That's more copies than State of Decay sold since they've been released, which is a little over a month and like 4 days. So in 3 days, God of War has already sold more copies than State of Decay 2. Total. Now, in April and of this day, June 26th, God of War is like 5.56 million copies sold from what I've seen. That is truth. Now, State of Decay 2, like I said, 2.5 million, I think, somewhere in there. Which ain't bad. That's good. They outsold them. But that don't mean your game's great. That just means the game was released in that month. Just like Spider-Man will be number 1 in September. Just like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Battlefield, whatever they want to call it, will be number 1 or up there in the top of the discussion. That's why Far Cry 5 was number 1. Because you can buy it on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Sorry, Nintendo, not yet. You have to wait another year until they port that game too as well. Monster Hunter World. Sorry, Nintendo, you're going to have to wait until they port that game. No, you're not! Because you're going to get 1010, XX, woo, Generations, all that stuff. Still. You probably have to wait another year, though, until it probably gets ported. That's just a quick little jab at Nintendo. They like to port all these games 2 years later, and then people talk about Does it suck or not? I played it 15 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I know it don't suck. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry. So when we say DECAY 2, when we say State of Decay 2 outsold, yeah, they did. All right. Ooh, but they didn't sell consoles, and that's the main objective of what my channel likes to talk about. I like to talk about video games. I do reviews, and I bash games that need it, and I talk about things that are good about video games. I talk about it if the games are great. I play them if they're good. I don't play them that much if they're that bad. But that's honestly your guys's at the end of the game, at the end of the day. If you want to play the game, play the game. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm just going to tell you what I think, and I would. Or I'll tell you, hey man, but get this game, it's awesome. But that's what my channel is. See, nobody out there that I've seen in the YouTube world will say this. State of Decay 2 was number 1. They will say that. But they won't say God of War was number 2 and PlayStation still sold more units than Xbox. Fact in May. They won't say that, hey, yeah, God of War did come out, a month before. They'll just say, oh, it outsold them in May. Well, congratulations. I can say this. At the end of the year, God of War will probably be in the discussion for Game of the Year. And State of Decay 2 in 2 years won't even be talked about, just like first State of Decay. No one really cares about that game either. It'll be in some little bin in your local Dollar General or some other podink little ass building for $7, $5 clearance. And that'll be clearance like 3 different times the red tag on it. You guys will know what I'm talking about because they're like, maybe if we put more red tags on it, people will buy the damn game. It'll stand out more. I mean, my goodness. So don't make it seem like this game's going to be comparable. 3, here's the third fact. The game costs $30. So every 2 games sold is 1 God of War, technically. Or it's $10 and it counts as possibly a buy or download. That is the truth. 4, the game ain't even comparable. Santa Monica Studios to Undead Labs, are you kidding me? They laid off like 1,500 people at Santa Monica Studios and still put out a great game. Undead Labs, now that they have Xbox, but this was before they bought them, technically, because they didn't announce E3 yet. So this is before E3. Undead Labs has what, 25, 30, 40 people working for them? I could be wrong. That's it. That's a great game. They got Xbox backing them now. They might make a new game. But they make unfinished games at $30. I'm not going to sit here and say that game, it outsold. Well, it was supposed to. It was their only Xbox game that got released that was worth a shit, that was promoted. What do you want me to deny? Not to deny it? Sony don't have to advertise Detroit Become Human, 5 times over. They have 5 more exclusives coming out this year. Xbox got what, 1? I mean, that is the facts. So what? You outsold in the month of May. At the end of the year, we'll go by total gross sales, and it won't even come close. And that's what people need to understand. What's so important that you outsold them in May? And it was number 2. It's not like you outsold them by 50 million copies. And you still didn't sell your ultimate goal. Which you see that box back behind me with the darker X on it. It says Project Scorpio Xbox One X Edition. Microsoft didn't do their job. Their job is to make a console and video games. They did one part of that. They sold a game on their console that nobody's really buying, or that they just don't go out to stores like PlayStations or Switches. And they make you buy these games or pay $10. Sometimes it's $1. They have like them limited time sales for only like $6. For 6 days left, you can get it for $1. That's when I normally do it. Or you can buy something that gives you like 2 months free. Codes and all that for Game Pass. It's laughable. Don't argue. Don't be biased. I'm not. I'm going to sit here and tell you the truth. When Sony makes a bad game, I'll tell you. When Nintendo makes bad stuff, I'll tell you. The only thing Nintendo's doing that I'm necessarily not into is ports. That's about it. Tired of important stuff that don't matter. PlayStation, they need to fix PlayStation now and make backwards compatible. Other than that, they're fine. Xbox, They need exclusive games, not the ones that they've lived on since 2001 when the Xbox One got released. Okay, we know Halo Infinite and Gears 5 and Forza Horizon 4. It's all going to be great. They're going to sell. That's like, I don't need to tell you that. You know that. But I want new IPs. I want a new game like a Horizon Zero Dawn like PlayStation did, or Ghost of Tsushima. I want a game like that to come out of the Microsoft's minds and spice it up. I want that. I don't want these second-rate little podink game companies to get promoted on Game Pass and ruin their credentials like Rare has already done. And I'm going to leave it with this, guys. And I hope you guys do appreciate this video. Actually, I'm going to wait. I will leave you guys with one thing to worry about. If you guys care so much about month in, month out base games, just think. At the end of these generational consoles, Xbox won't come close, that's fact, to units sold. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it to be like this. I'm not being biased. That's a fact. And the Switches may outsell the Xbox. And before, and this is what I'm going to leave you with, Xbox fanboys jump and say, well, the Switch costs $300. Just like State of Decay 2 costs $30 and $10. So when you compare that in sales to God of War, when you're a kid or a parent or somebody out there that don't have a lot of money, $30 is easier to come by than $60. $10 is easier to come by than $30. And $1 is easier to come by than $10. Especially when the games can be bought on Game Pass, Xbox, PC. That is how you guys outsold God of War in the month of May. And games drop off. Okay? Final Fantasy VII ain't still number 1 from PlayStation 1. Okay? Mario Odyssey ain't number 1. Zelda Breath of the Wild ain't number 1 still. Okay? So get that through everybody's heads that's watching this video that understands and loves my videos. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Take care. Do a good deed for somebody out there that needs it. Stay safe wherever you may live. Game Over 86 is always out, guys. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.